thinking maybe just do the 9, but there's not that many people here on the 18. Yet. Let's see. See if the 100 monkey effect is happening. I was like, oh, I think I'll go play disc golf then. And everybody else was like, I'm gonna go play. Nah. There's a few people there. Looks like there's some dude on the first hole. Well, we'll do 18. Hey. And I hope this is working. Of course it fell straight down. Why? It's not wanting to stand up, dude. It's not really flat in here, is it? Oh, this is interesting. I wonder how I got these.
Narrow path says Memman's monkey.
Okay. Guess that's working. Sweet. It was a nickel. Here be a nickel. Found a nickel, yo. You put it right there. See if it stays on my bumper. Dude, I don't know if I locked it. See, there's always somebody. We'll be catching up 2 guys on 3. See, 1, 2, I think that is 3. Anytime I see guys with bags, I'm just like, slow players. They should have gone and played the 9. That looks a little bit cattywampus, doesn't it? Do something like that. Boom. That was actually one of the better shots I've had on this hole. Right in the middle of the friggin' fairway. Dude, sweet. It's like a pretty fresh mowing. Of course, they really don't, have to manicure it like a ball golf course. Just knock it down a little bit. I like it. Here's the lay. Here's the basket. See what we can do here.
MDWit60 gifted 1 ice cream. Titty Labs says, could there be life without ice cream?
MD,
Thank you.
Thanks for the ice cream. I appreciate it. How's it going? I went into the woods. Curved a little too much. Kind of knew that right on the throw, but that's all right. We went into that weed line behind it. It's kind of a warm day. Warmer than usual up here. The great PNW. Bit blustery.
MDWit60 says you welcome him good.
Alright, cool. Hope work's going alright? Uh-oh.
MDWit60 says just got my webcam, work is slow.
Oh, nice. Is slow. It's slow? Huh. What kind of webcam did you get, if I may ask? Did you get the 960 or the 940 or whatever it is? Well, we probably that one. See what we're going to do. We got to go make it through right there. Felt like a good shot. Back here on par 2, par 2, par 2, par 2. Yeah, webcams they're not as fickle as the whole audio thing is. But not to say they can't be. But they usually
MDWit60 says 1080p full HD.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you don't have the processor or the internet, I doubt I would like
MDWit60 says next ego.
Next ego. Yeah, that's interesting. Cool, cool. Yeah, you necessarily don't have to stream at that resolution. But it's good to have it if you want to. I think it's always good to have the higher quality and then to lessen it up a little bit. You guys, hopefully it won't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Disc golf clap. That was a bird. Made it in 2. Sweet. I got couple. Well, I have one that's off brand. That's something like that. It may even be the same brand because it does ring a bell.
MDWit60 says still waiting on the 920C from a slow ship or lost in shipping. I requested a refund.
Oh, I got you. Cool, cool. Yeah, that one sounds good. Like I bought an off-brand one, and it's like had an extra wide zoom to it. And I think on my kiddos, like I got them some off-brand ones too, and seemed to work just fine. The tech with optics probably all come from the same factory, I would imagine, or a lot of parts do anyhow. Maybe a little bit more in quality control and a few other components.
MDWit60 says that's good.
Yeah, just to have something in there. There's a lot of videos on how to put it in there. I kind of like the, if you have the ability to do like a little mask. That's what I did with mine. I made it into a circle versus a square. Pretty easy. It's fun. Okay, we're on number 3 now. As far as showing like your webcam on stream.
Tiddy Labs says points have been distributed to active users.
Still under the tree, but in the fairway. So
MDWit60 says I didn't realize they were so small.
Oh, the little webcams? Yeah. Yeah. And then to mount them is another thing. It's like, well, now what do I do? Does it hold somewhere? Sometimes you have to get like a little tiny tripod to mount them up a little bit. Or find some way to, like, attach it to the top of your monitor or something. There's all kind of ways to do it. Those little boogers aren't that big. They can be put anywhere, and there's probably thousands of them that we don't even know about watching us every second of the day. Like, look how tiny the lenses are on our phones, and they take pretty amazing shots. Just like this right here, this streaming. It's coming off a tiny, tiny little lens. Tiny, tiny little guy. Well, we're still under branches, so. We'll have to do this. Like on my knees. That didn't work out. It was a good throw, man, but that tree was in the way. I got on my knees. Could have done that, just backhanding. Oh well. Oh, this one should have been a 4 anyhow. But it's not. Ooh. Sorry, Mr. Tree. Got some tree mucky on there. I felt a little short. Definitely short. We try to put it in. That was like
DeWitt 60 says always under surveillance.
That's right. They're always under surveillance. If not by Big Brother, then from the Father. He knows everything.
DeWitt 60 says surveillance.
Oh, snap. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3. 1?
DeWitt 60 says so true.
1, 2, that was 3. Well, this blows. That's for double bogey. We did get a bird in here. This is that little patch right here is where I lost a disc. And this little
Hidilab
patch
says life is a rudder for your soul. Where will you navigate it? Narrow path.
Lost a disc in there and couldn't find it. So aggravating. Let's not do that again. You'd figure just in that little bitty section.
DeWitt 60 says got my gold hoarders to 75.
Oh wow, sweet. That's some grinding. Nice, nice. All right, number 4. Up on the ridge, we have to go around this tree.
DeWitt 60 says wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad? Okay, cool. Cool. You passed me up, that's for sure. But I haven't really been playing a whole lot lately. Just a little bit here or there. Just cycles, you know. I'm sure I'll get back into it.
DeWitt 60 says, well, you stopped sailing, lol.
Oh, I do go a little bit every now and then. Didn't stop, but just not sailing as much. I definitely wanted to get that Mr. Lame Mouth there, dude. Get him turned in, that was cool.
DeWitt 60 says, well, that's good.
There's so many games I have backed up that I downloaded that I haven't even opened up yet. It's crazy. I think it breaks good too. Comes back and brings it like, more excitement back into it.
MDWit60 says me too.
And then when you play them and they're not as good as SOT, it makes you appreciate SOT. Like that's kind of like my guideline.
MDWit60 says only if you have the right people playing.
Yeah. That makes a huge difference too in a game like that.
MDWit60 says others are too toxic.
That's very true. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the what they're going to do with the servers on that. I think that's going to be super neat. So here's the putt shot. We landed right there. That's still far away. That's a long putt to make it for par. This one and the last one should be both for threes.
MDWit60 says me too.
A little wind blowing today. Yeah, I've been selling some sporting equipment. I was just thinking about that when the wind picked up. Trying to minimize. So I had a kite board, set up a kite and the board to land for like going down the beach and stuff. Sold that. Sold a skateboard. It's a land paddle. Some hiking stuff I need to get rid of and camping stuff. Just minimize.
MDWit60 says
oh yeah. But it's still fun. Like I was thinking even today to go fly a kite. I still have a couple of kites left and it's fun, but I don't know how cool of a stream that would be. Very narrow fairway here, as you can see, and then right there is the basket. So we'll go out here, try to land in the fairway somewhere. Nice. Right in the middle of the fairway. Yeah, that's one thing I really dug when I was up in the Outer Banks is they get some really good winds there for wind sports. Kiteboarding's super popular. Kiting itself, power kiting. I'm going to keep one power kite, and I may even start doing that again. That's kind of fun, especially at the beach where when you land it's just sand. But the beaches out here have logs and stuff, so you got to watch out with power kiting. Even
MDWit60 says love the Outer Banks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Even here, man, so you get the good onshore winds. You can with a power kite, man. I have one that's
MDWit60 says well and
strong enough to even pick my fat butt up and off the ground quite a ways, actually. All right, here's the upshot.
Tidulabs says points have been distributed to active users.
Yeah, the stream yesterday, I was paddleboarding and came up on a dude in a kayak. It was pretty cool because he had some solar panels on his kayak, and I was talking to him and he was fishing. And he ended up, while I was talking to
Scumbag
him,
138 says lol titty labs.
he caught a friggin' 4-foot little dogfish, aka a shark. But my text-to speech wasn't working, which kind of sucked. Yo, scumbag.
MD Wit 60 says hello scumbag.
What's happening, dude?
Scumbag 138 says hey MD, hey Nero.
What's up,
MD
yo?
Wit 60 says wow. Scumbag 138 says I thought I heard her say titty labs.
She probably did.
MD Wit 60 says lol. Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pard that guy.
MD Wit 60 says wishful thinking.
I mean, it's dope, like I said. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Strictly.
Scumbag 138 says I guess it's just my thick skull.
Right? Dude, how'd you like to work there? That would be awesome, right? Yes. I'm a scientist at Titty Labs. I'm a developer. I'm a product specialist. Okay. Number 6. So we all have
Scumbag
all...
138 says lol totally. MD Wit 60 says he.
Yeah, so we have all these guardians in front. There's this little hole between this tree and there that you
Scumbag
have
138 says quality control.
to get right. Yeah, exactly. Get right in there and hook it to the left.
MD Wit 60 says still developing.
Right there.
Scumbag 138 says sweet do it.
That was a good shot, actually. We may even went past the basket. That was a
Scumbag
good-
138 says dude lol perfect.
This is sketchy, dude. Going down loose gravel trails like this. There's no way to bust your bum. It is. Bad thing it is with blind shots, like when you go down and you're like looking where you're going instead of keeping kind of an eye on placement. Oh, I see it.
Scumbag 138 says dude I would lose so many discs.
I have in my disc golf career. And I don't know if I've lost more of my own disc or if my buddies have lost more of my own disc. Probably pretty close to about half and half. Then I've given my kids a bunch. I used to do the whole bag thing, but that's just bogus, dude. All you need is one. Look at this shot. Look at that drive. Right here. Drive is right here. Boom. Yeah, baby. In for the birdie. In for the
Scumbag
birdie.
138 says damn that's a drive bro.
Yeah, dog. That's it right there. I knew it felt good when I let
Scumbag
go.
138 says another 12 feet and you might have had it.
Only once or twice have I aced. Maybe twice. Once for sure.
Scumbag 138 says MD how are you today?
I think it's only done it once. Once that I can totally remember, dude. It was a backhand flick, skipped off the ground and right into the basket. It was about 210 feet. So this one's like 256. It was just, I think it was about like this. I forget, it was in Texas. This one's going up the hill there. And we caught those guys already.
Quackshot says reporting for duty sir.
Yo, Quack, what's happening, yo? Dude, sorry that I missed you on the stream yesterday. I was having technical difficulties with Titty Labs. But I see that you're here now.
It's about people, says disc golf.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, peoples? Disc golf, that's right.
Scumbag 138 says Delifemsa.
So this
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
is about, I can't tell, somewhere up here if you guys can see on the top there.
MDWit60 says Imok, I've been sailing all day with Lifeless. Quackshot says no problem, I figured so. Was nice water. Scumbag 138 says I have a Tittilabs gift but I hardly use it. MDWit60 says how are you? Tittilabs says you are the hostess with the mostest. Mucho thanks.
You so much
Scumbag
for the host,
138 sent a sticker.
I hope you had a good stream. And hello. And hello everybody. Welcome to the Narrow Path.
Wayfaring Mink says hi Narrow Blue Heart. Commander Seven says what's up Narrow Dog. Wayfaring Mink gifted 1 lemon. Wayfaring Mink gifted 1 lemon. Titty Labs says lemon love tie. Wayfaring Mink gifted 1 lemon. Titty Labs says lemon love tie. Wayfaring Mink gifted 1 lemon. Titty Labs says lemon love tie. Titty Labs says lemon love tie. Wayfaring Mink gifted 1 lemon. Titty Labs says lemon love tie. Scumbag 138 says doing alright. Just hanging out avoiding the heat. It's about people says awesome Mavis. Mavis Freestone says it was fun. Quackshot says are you preparing for your ruck march? Only 18 miles to go.
What? Holy smokes.
Ashmit sent a sticker.
Yes. Alright, we got to go up the, for upshot, up the little hill there. Let's get close to get to our par. We'll do a little backhand flip.
Titty Labs says sub-hype few will travel. God bless.
Nice little upshot. Mavis, what was your stream about? Were you cooking outside with the little doggies?
Wayfaring Mink says Mavis made a drink I recommended.
Oh,
She said it's tasty, smiling face with heart-shaped eyes.
yummy. Oh, it sounds so inviting. Oh, Mavis.
Wayfaring Mink says asterisk. She said it's tasty. Sorry, autocorrect. Mavis Freestone says I made a drink.
Nice. I was just thinking about drinking yesterday, how much I like a cold beer. Sounded so good. So we're over halfway there yet, folks. This year I haven't touched alcohol.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker. Wayfaring Mink says Elmau Commander.
Next year I'm going to drink every day. I'm going to flip-flop year after year. Not drink and then drink. See which one I like better. We're number 8 here. This one is a par 4.
Mavis Freestone says Mink, what's the name again?
So we got some people.
Mavis Freestone gifted 1 ice cream.
Oh, thanks for
Titty
the
Labs
ice cream,
says
Mavis.
could there be life without ice cream? Thank you.
I think we're okay to drive. So we got to watch out for the ridge right along here. We don't want to fall
Wayfaring
off
Mink
of
says
there.
Mavis it's Miguelitas. Quackshot says sounds like a dietary nightmare lol. MDWit60 says I talk myself out of drinking all the time.
Oh, out of drinking? Oh, I don't have to talk myself out of it. I just don't. See what it's like. I kind of like the clear mind, but I don't know. I've never drank every day for a whole year either. I want to see what that's like.
Mavis Freestone
May not
says
like
lol.
it.
Wayfaring Mink says lol Mechaladas. Scumbag 138 sent a sticker. It's about people says geez. I add it a month at a time. I don't want to go a year without wine glass.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. So we're gonna. This is a forehand, and the disc usually goes that way.
MDWit60 says not fun drinking by oneself.
So if we go this way, we can turn before we go.
Quackshot says however with the circumstances that 2020 has brought us, drinking is acceptable.
Oh no! I was trying to show off too much or trying to do a tricky shot, and what happened? Right into the tree. Right into a tree.
Scumbag 138 says, yeah, I feel ya MD. I'll have one sometimes with a movie maybe. It's about people says it don't stop me. Mavis Freestone says my lips are still on fire. Wayfaring Mink says, yeah, MD wit, true.
Fire lips.
But drinking when
Hot
seeing
lips.
a stream or doing a stream is pretty fun lol.
Hot lips, Mavis. Alright.
Quackshot says bloody right. That throw as air right bumma. Wayfaring Mink says El Mau Mavis. Tidilab says points have been distributed to active users.
Thing is, when you mess up on any shot, be it the drive, if the fairway drive, the upshot, or the putt.
Mavis Freestone says it was a little spicy.
Little spicy. Spicy's not bad. If we catch up to these guys, they'll let us pass. You shall not pass.
MDWit60 says I have 12 PK in fridge. I haven't touched yet. Quackshot says you have to run to the frisbee.
Oh, I used to. Now that is a sport in itself, actually. People do that. This is speed disc. They run to the frisbee on each throw and just keep going for a little cardio workout. And that's fun too. We don't have people to wait on. But we're taking our time enjoying the sunshine, the heat.
It's about people says as my mouth burns from pepperoni. Wayfaring Mink says I have half a bottle of vodka that I've had for like 3 or 4 months already I think lol. MDWit60 says Haven drank anything since the New Year's Eve.
That's a long time to have a
Scumbag
bottle.
138 sent a sticker. It's about people says intermittent exercise. Quackshot says I wish I could do that. Here is so populated. I'd throw a frisbee and probably knock someone out.
Probably would with all that physical training you had, dude.
Wayfaring Mink says I touched it last week for the first time in months. I got 3 shots and it got me drunk F loudly crying face with tears of joy.
Oh, nice, nice. I couldn't say vodka's it's around number 2 or number 3. Good high-end rum. Oh man, it's my fave. It's my fave, yo. Definitely my fave. You drink it neat, so you don't spoil any of the flavors. Oh dude, we did pretty good right there. We probably make it for par, huh?
Wayfaring Mink says rum is great. MDWin60 says I haven't thrown a frib in like 40 years. Mavis Freestone says now she isn't drinking for at least a month. Wayfaring Mink says blue heart. Quackshot says actually they changed my contract last moment to aircraft structural maintenance.
Oh really,
So
dude?
I didn't get the extensive training.
Oh man. Well, I hope it's going to do good for you, man, but that kind of sucks.
Wayfaring Mink says yeah, not for another month. Mavis was
month?
seducing me though. Tidilab says subscriber
mine,
commands.
Mavis?
Beast saved ahoy sail fail win GG. Mavis Freestone says lol.
Oh, dude, on number 4 the other day, I did a drive.
Oh, I was over there. I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah,
And I never found my disc. It's like
Wayfaring Mink says El Mau.
You must be from the islands, bro. You talk Hawaiian. You from Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell by your accent, dude. What island?
Quackshot says it's up
Maui?
after seeing the special warfare guys. I ad hate that job. Me tids.
Sweet.
Mavis Freestone says BRB I need to clean up my mess.
Oh yeah. Nice, nice, bro. Did you surf? Okay, CMD. Oh, really?
The Hawaiian dude smelled like the Pakalolo, man.
Well, that still doesn't sound like a bad gig there, Quack. Dude, hopefully, you know, you'll dig it, bro. Be fun excitement. Get to learn some new stuff, maybe. Hone in those mad skills. Alright, this is a straight one. You see where those guys are right there at the basket. But they're playing awfully slow. Remember when I pulled up, these guys were like on 4. And we already, at the first 9, we caught up to them. Maybe they'll let me pass.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
Nice, nice. The only thing is that when I pass somebody, I get real nervous when they let you pass because they're just staring at you, they're critiquing your every move. Every move. That went up the hill a little bit.
Quackshot says, can you show us your tactical talk-down skill? With the frisbee. Scumbag 138 says, well, there's 10 of us doing the same thing here.
Dude, that was a tactical backhand hyzer with a vertically inclined skip, to be precise.
MDWit60 says, I want to join.
So we're behind those trees.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
Dude. Dude. You know, incoming! Some projectiles coming at us. Hope it stays.
Quackshot says, absolutely. You've clearly been trained by Marsic or Green Berets. Clearly don't learn that in the normal world. MDWit60 says, make it 11.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Got another bogey on that one. Really? I know I was right behind them. I'm gonna have to sit up here and wait.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
Dude, you learned that in the School of Hard Knocks, yo. School of Hard Knocks from a youngin'.
MDWit60 sent a sticker.
Getting kicked out of the house at 16 and trying to make it on your own since then. You gotta learn how to throw stuff, dude. You know, like rocks and sticks and, you know, fend for yourself. In the urban jungle, in the concrete jungle. In the South American jungle. The jungle's Florida. I like the eyeball. That's cool. I guess we can make our drive. So you guys can see where the basket is.
Quackshot says, back in the dinosaur age. MDWit60 sent a sticker.
It's all coming back. I remember.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
Oh, snap, that never came back around. That was called an anhyzer, where you throw the disc tilted towards the opposite way of its natural turn. So you can have a nice S flight pattern in the air. And when it pulls off, when you pull it off,
Quackshot says dinosaur / Vietnam flashbacks.
right, all of them. When you pull that off, dude, it's a really cool looking flight pattern of the disc. But it doesn't always happen right. I didn't get the turn back on that one, so it just kept going left and ended up a little short. Oh, here we go. Not too bad though. There's the basket. Still a par 3. We'll see. We'll see. You guys may
Quackshot says, "Are you sure you weren't an aviation? You sound like a pilot."
Nope, dude. Even though, apparently, my grandfather was in the who's who of aviation. For our last name, there was a wrong way and a right way of his name, and he was the right way. And supposedly he was the personal pilot for Roy Rogers for like a little stint, but I don't know. Back in the old open cockpit days. But he was an Irishman and he was mean.
Scumbag 138 says he was a Tuskegee airman. Tidulap says points have been distributed to active users.
Yeah, I'm too heavy to be an airman. They'd nosedive all the time. Well, at least we fired that one, guys and gals. So.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker. Quackshot says lol.
Oh, thanks, man. Those are nice looking places. See, he was doing a...
Quackshot says, "I know a fat airman, probably 280 pounds.
Oh, wow. Did the same thing, dude. There's a little forehand, Annie. Thanks, guys. See, we're all trying to do the same thing with the same results. What did Einstein call that? Insanity! Let's see where it goes. Where is it? See that bag with all those different discs in there? All that is marketing, money, and confusion. Confusion will be my epitaph. Oh, here we go. Right here. That was a King Crimson song. If you guys never heard it, man, look it up. Epic. Epic King Crimson. Oh, really, dude? That rolled all the way around? There's one.
MDWit60 says sounds like everyday life.
Right. Oh, there's a freaking
Mavis
drive
Freestone
right there.
says King Crimson is awesome. Scumbag 138 says it, man, you had 2 bogeys on the last ones. I wonder if they did with their fancy discs.
I was just telling him if I start playing around people, I get nervous. No, thanks, guys. I don't know, man. You had where the last one? Oh, right. That's funny, dude. Yeah. Well, yeah. Not to say the pros don't do it, but I don't know. That's just my own personal choice. Just to get one. That was horrid. Yeah, maybe something to swapping up disc. But see, you gotta learn how to manipulate your hand differently. Of course, I shouldn't be any talking now, since that's the second tree I hit on a drive and went about 20 feet. And this is a par 3.
Scumbag 138 says the wind took it.
The wind took it. The wind took it.
Scumbag 138 says no, I'm with you. Actually, I'd probably just rock one disc.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I've seen a lot of people who play really good just do the one disc. And you get to really learn the one disc, how to manipulate it.
Scumbag 138 sent a sticker.
You get to master it. How you feel the disc. You put your fingers all over it different ways. Feel the different lines. Caress it. And just, you can make it yours. And you know it's every move.
DWIT60 says one disc is all you need. Once it's gone, game over.
Well, I do have backups in the van. But they're the same style.
Quackshot says, dude, you're selling me on this.
Oh, it's a fun game. It's
Quackshot
free.
says you should be a frisbee salesman.
Oh, right. They wouldn't like me. I'd just say, dude, don't buy all that crap. You just need one, dude. I'd be kicked out the first day. They're like, no. So you got to have your mid-range, your long-range, your driver, your upshot disc, and your putter, and then the variants of your putters. Yes. Lightweight, and then the wind condition. You have to change your disc out. Downwind.
Mavis Freestone says I've never done it, but would love to. And DWIT60 says what the course.
Oh. What's the course? The course, did I say course? It's just like all the courses, it's just like regular golf.
Quackshot says you need the knee guards, the glasses, the umbrella, the insectant repellent.
Now I'm a big component of disc golf, and I'll tell you the reasons why I like it. For one, it's free. It doesn't hurt the earth. There's no watering. There's no pesticides. There's no watershed contamination, pollutions. There's no snootiness. No golf carts. There's no call ahead and having a tee time. You just friggin' go out to the park and do it. And everybody is pretty chill out here, dude. So chill that majority of the time, if you don't at least once, probably twice, you'll get a whiff
says they
of
don't have diff name.
some 420, I would imagine. Not saying that disc golfers are stoners, because there's a lot of straight edge
Scumbag 138 says I think there's a disc golf course here, but it's out in the desert and I'm not interested.
Oh, and probably in the fall and the spring, it's really nice. The winter times, yeah, right now in 110 would suck. But I played in desert disc golf courses too. They're pretty cool. Some in New Mexico, Texas. They're fly, dude. Fun. Except the stickers, man. All like the mesquites and the freaking cactus and the rattlesnakes and the, yeah, on and on. On and on and on. Oh, out of the fairway in the weeds. And it's human nature to throw things. Kind of gives you that primal type essence. Those primal endorphins to grab something and throw it and master the throwing. And discus, boy, that's been around for a long time, supposedly. You know? Since the Parthenon and all that kind of stuff, right? Didn't they have that in the big arenas back in the day? Wasn't one of the Olympians, the disc gods or whatever, had a disc or something? Maybe the world's a disc too. I don't know. Oh, but it's fun. But it can, I've had to step back from it a little bit and not go as hard because it can mess your elbow up a little bit. From when you throw at the very end right here of your arm and you keep
Mavis
going.
Freestone says lurk mode activate.
It can hyperextend your elbow, so there are some things you got to watch out for. So I just try to take it easy now in my ripe old age.
Quackshot says I don't even smoke, but I tell ya you're making me feel like a stoner.
I don't either, dude. I can't. But look at that upshot, dude. That was a sweet upshot. But in a state where it's legal and like Washington, it's all over the place, dude. And if you have roommates, you probably have about a 95% chance that someone in there smokes. Or does some form of it. But unfortunately, with my line of work, it is prohibited. Absolutely prohibited. But I'm not against it. If I could, would I? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe try some of the edible things because still a little health conscious, you know, want to stay away from the carcinogens. But, you know.
Scumbag 138 says what kinded disc is that?
Oh, okay, yeah, so you guys want to go into the disc? This is, so
Scumbag 138 says cause I'm gonna get one and check out my local course.
Okay, this is an Innova. They make some cheap ones and they make some good ones. The price difference is about $10. I think the cheap one's about 10 and they use cheap plastics, which don't really fly that well and gets banged up. This one is Star plastic. I like the Star plastic because it has good grip. There's another plastic called Champion. Star or Champion plastic is what I would advise. And I like the driver. See this rim right here? The rim
Lab says points have been distributed to active users.
The rim is really wide so you can have a really good grip on there. The other, if they get thinner, you can't really wrap your fingers around it too much. And I hold it like this. I put my fingers, I grip it there, then like that. Use my thumb. And then when I put my finger like that. And pretty much, unless I'm flicking, and then if the other way, I hold it like that when I go this way. There's a quick lesson. That's all you need to know. And you'll be mastering it, dude. You'll be pawing everything. Hopefully you'll be doing shots in the middle of the fairway instead of off the edge. But the thing is, some discs, they design to fly way different too. This one turns a lot, but you gotta like know how it turns. This in particular one's called the Boss, dude. Because we're being the boss out here. We're ruling the course. Well, we kind of were. Sometimes we're failing. That drive really wasn't a ruling drive, but hey, dude, we're winning. We're out here doing it, right? After work, I was so tired, dude. I didn't want to do nothing but just nap. But because of you guys and streaming, honestly, that's what kind of gave me the motivation to come out here and
Scumbag
do
138 says I see one called the Star Destroyer. I think I'll grab.
The Destroyer is okay. You got to look at the numbers here. See the numbers right here? Destroyer's not a bad one. There's another one called like the Wraith or the Wrath. I think it's called Wraith.
Tidulab says try taking a narrow path sometime.
I would recommend the Wraith over the Destroyer, but the Destroyer's not too bad. The thing about the Destroyer is that this third number, the negative number, I think is pretty high. That means it's going to fly really kind of weird. But it's a good one. It's got cool graphics. That just went straight down into the dirt. Storage, it's not bad though. But if, I mean, like seriously, if you're really thinking about getting into the game, I would probably get about three or four of the exact same disc like that. Or right around those, like right around the same style. And go, like if there isn't a disc golf course real close by, go to a football field. And just go on the field, football field, and just try to throw to the other side. If one's close and there's not a course close by, that's a good way to start. And just learn how to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Learn anything on YouTube, man. YouTube has been the universal university of the 21st century, or the 22nd century, whatever we're in.
It's about people says, dude, I can't find a GBRP in 5M. Is that what I'm looking for?
Dude, I can't find a... Why is this car right in my way? Oh, people, you got to go to, yeah, they've had some server issues. Go on Discord, and I think it's under general chat, and look at the very last, one of the last little comments, general chat in the Discord, and it'll give you the latest IP address. You type that IP address in, you get in there. These little putts will get you too, man. These little putts like this right here, dude. This is a good thing, right? When you get around a basket, do tons of these little putts this far away. Just hundreds of them. Just these little bitty ones.
It's about people says, type it in the search bar.
Yep. Copy and paste. Yep. And I'll bring it up. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming fairly close. We're here at number 16. And this is gives us an opportunity to a little dog leg to the right. We're going to be demonstrating the forehand shot. 292 feet. It's a par 3. With a mandatory dog leg around the tree, right down to the right side of the fairway. That was a low line drive with a little skip turn at the end. Pretty well executed.
Scumbag 138 says, okay, start. Leopard, I decided. I read reviews this time.
Leopard's a mid-range, isn't it? What's the number on the Leopard, dude? I'd say at least get a 10. Get something in the 10, 11, 12 range. Somewhere in there.
It's about people says, great, thank you.
You are welcome. Maybe we'll see you in the city sometime. Captain Arrow, dude. All right.
Scumbag 138 says 6'5 minus 2'1.
Let's see. Okay, it was a 6. Oh, dude. Yeah, you want to get some. That's like a mid-range. You could start off with that one, yeah. I mean, anything's kind of good. But if you have kind of a larger hand...
Scumbag 138 says, I figured mid-range was fine for a beginner. No.
I would
Reviews say it's really beginner-friendly.
Yeah, you could try it, dude. But if you got a big hand, man, I tell you, that is nothing more comfortable than that big fat friggin' rim that you can really grab onto. See, like, I was like, even when mid-range were my least favorite disc of all. But that's just me personally. A lot of people can throw the heck out of them. I would usually, sometimes if I carried another disc, it'd be a putter. I'd carry a driver and a putter. Because here, I'll show you. So this is a mid-range shot right here, using a driver. So what a lot of people would throw a mid-range like right here flat, and if they missed the target, it would go off. But with a driver, you can do a spike hyzer. So I'm going to throw it at a big angle, go up, and when it comes back down at that angle, it's just going to usually sit there and stop and hit. That's kind of one of my favorite up shots.
Quackshot says I'll talk to you later. They're narrow.
All right, Mr.
Gotta
Quack,
find
have
some
a good one,
food.
buddy.
Be careful out there.
See, did you guys see that? It came right down, hit the ground, just popped up, little flips, but it didn't like skip away. All right, Quack, thanks for coming in, bud. You have a good one, bro. Peace. Those little spiky up shots, dude, or that's where it's at. And I'll demonstrate. Yeah, I should have demonstrated why. Maybe we'll do it on the next one. Because if you throw flat at your upshot or approach shot and you miss, dude, that disc can go so far away from the basket.
It's about people says good shot.
This one's kind of a funky little shot. You got a little wall of guardians here, there, the little gate to get through, narrow fairway, got a fence over here, and you got the wacky house over here. So you hear some strange noises sometimes. Got a Mando right here, and then like a little kind of a crown to get through at the end, the basket in the middle. Yeah, we went a little bit to the right. That's all right. These bushes over here are really thick and kind of cumbersome trying to shoot out. I'd rather go over to the little bit lower vegetation if I'm not in the fairway. Have about a 7 knot headwind, but we did make it through the first set of guardians right there, which is nice. All right. Coming in for our upshot.
Tiddy Labs says points have been distributed to active users. Scumbag 138 says you recommend 165 170ths grams or 170 175ths.
It depends on the wind, bro, in your area. The higher wind, like if it's light, usually like 10 mile an hour under, go for the lighter one. If you consistently get heavier winds, you're going to want a heavier disc. I personally, my favorite weight is like 169. But yeah, 169 is like a real, but I like 169 to about 175, kind of the heavier side. Just, what's this one? I can't even tell anymore. These are kind of heavy, and the reason I like heavier ones is just because it doesn't really matter if it's, you can still throw them in light winds, you can throw them in heavy winds. So, but a light one in heavy winds kind of sucks. The wind starts to grab them. So if I'm just going to have a one all around one, I'll probably get around 170, 165. There's not a whole lot of difference between 165 and 175. If you're a pro, you could probably feel it, but it's not going to be that much difference. But I would imagine if you're going to be out in the desert, the winds kind of pick up quite a bit. Nothing to block them, you know. So you may be better off a little bit of heavier one. All right, guys, we made it to number 18. It's a par
Scumbag
3.
138 says cool.
240 foot, par 3, with a little bit of dog leg to the left, which will require a backhand throw. Right hand, backhand. And this is a little tricky. You want to go right down there and let the disc do its thing, and then turn at the very end. So, see if it's going to do that. Let's see if it's going to do that. And it didn't do that. It did some ping pong or oh, what was that game? Ping pong across the trees up here. No, what's the arcade game, man? Foosball. What was the old arcade game with the paddles and the ball? Oh my gosh, having a mind fart. Anyhow, that's what it did up here. Pinball. Yeah. Pinball.
Scumbag 138 says couldn't find the boss. I got a Roadrunner long range, but they say it's understable. Scumbag 138 says Pong.
Yeah, the understable you want to stay away from. I hope you didn't get it, dude. That's what I was trying to say. The understable is definitely not user friendly. Overstable, if anything. Understable acts really weird, man. Really weird. You gotta really know what you're doing, and you bring that out into certain conditions. Like the negative number.
Scumbag 138 says I'll keep looking.
Yeah. Definitely don't go understable. So, like the third number here, this one is like a -1. I wouldn't go any past that. Actually 0 or just like a 1 would be good. Something like that, dude. Yeah, but the understable, I'll tell you what. Okay, so when you especially in windy conditions, when you let this go, the normal pattern is like this way, spinning like counterclockwise. And it's going to turn to the left. Then when you throw it this way, it's just spinning clockwise and it's going to turn to the right. But understable means that the natural tendency is going to go the other direction before it turns that way.
Scumbag 138 says it's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1? A 1? A 1. Yeah, that what the, oh, huh. What was the name of that one again? The Roadrunner? I'll have to look it up for you, bud. But yeah, I would go with something stable, dude. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our round of disc golf for today. We played 18. It was super fun. Thanks for hanging out and coming along and joining. If you got any questions, shoot, hit me up. I'll get back to you. As always, until next time, much love. God bless. Catch you later.